Welcome to part 3 of my knee adventure. I've got hiccups now. It seems like one of the side effects of anesthesia can be hiccups. So sorry for that. I kept waiting for these hiccups to end. It's getting dark out here, so the lighting is horrible. No light coming in from outside. It's about 10:30 at night. So anyway, I might give you something to laugh at as I try to talk and hiccup at the same time. Okay, the operation went extremely well. I went in under the knife about 8 o'clock. I had the anesthesia before that. Uh, like as I said before, that was my big worry because, I mean, literally 4 pages of warnings for everything that could possibly go wrong. So now I came through okay. And my throat's just a little scratchy, but it's more from hiccuping. And the hiccuping started about 2 hours ago, and it just hasn't stopped. It's much later in the day. I mean, I don't know, is it a delayed reaction to the medication? I don't know. Speaking of medications, okay, well, woke up in the recovery room. Okay, that was fine. They started some kind of medication to kill the pain. They're using a block on a nerve about the top of the leg, and I do not feel a single thing on the front side of my knee. Now I can feel on the back of the knee. So this is something special they do. It just blocks it off. Right now I've got an ice bag. It's like a brick of ice on there, and I don't feel a thing. Put my hand on it, yeah, I can tell that it's extremely cold, but my leg doesn't feel it. So as soon as I start feeling that ice bag, I know I can ask for more medication. It's late at night. I'm gonna have to try to get some sleep. This should be quite an adventure, because how do you get comfortable with a leg you can't really move? And I'm on my back right now, obviously. And I usually like to sleep on my side. So I'll turn toward the left because it's my left knee, and then that'll get the support from the bed. I've got a very nice adjusting bed, so maybe I can get it into some shape or form where it'll work out. But apparently, this is one of the big challenges: is trying to get comfortable in bed. Good news, great news actually. After you wake up in the recovery room at this hospital I'm at, they may move you to another area, a station that's well, you get more attention than if you're in your own room. So you've got like 3 nurses on staff, anywhere from 18 to 20 people that they're keeping an eye on, and they're zipping around. So it's kind of like a semi-recovery room, and that way they can constantly check your blood pressure, your heart rate, those kinds of things. And they took a look at mine after like 2 hours there and said, "Hey, you can probably go back to your room today," which is pretty much not completely unheard of, but it's rare. So I got to skip 2 nights in some other bed. Well, I'm actually in my own bed. They just roll it around, but at least in my own room. And in both places, I have my TV set, so I was able to watch the World Cup soccer. So that's always very enjoyable. So that's where I'm at right now. Like I say, a little bit of a sore throat from hiccups more than anything. Kind of dry. I'm trying to drink a lot of water, try to keep it wet, but that's about the only hassle right now because the leg don't feel a thing. I'm wiggling my toes a lot because that's some of the things that they say you should do for thrombosis to avoid that, blood clots, whatnot. So I'm trying to do all the exercises that I can from this bed. I'm hooked up with 3 of these ports, one in this hand, one in this hand, and I've got one down here, like I say, in my hip that's where the main blocking is coming. This one they used an IV drip, and they had some kind of pain medication in that. Um, but that hasn't too much of a hassle. It stings a bit. This is one of the things they warn you about, by the way. They said, "Oh yeah, at the insertion point, it might become infected," and uh, that was the 4 pages of warnings. Okay, enough of my hiccuping. I've talked for 4.5 minutes. I should say I rambled for 4.5 minutes, and we'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. Sorry about the hiccups. And good night.